Hi everyone, it's Bailey with the Cobbish Memorial Public Library bringing to you a new winter-themed craft, Paper Bag Snowflakes. If you'd like some supplies to try this out at home, there are kits available on level 4 while supplies last. I'd also like to note that the idea for this craft came from craftideas.info, and I'll leave a link down below to the original content creator for you to check out. In the kits, you'll find instructions and 8 paper bags. You'll also want to grab glue. I'm using a glue gun because it's the fastest drying method, but you can also use craft or stick glue. You'll also want to have handy a pair of scissors and maybe a pencil, ruler, and hole punch. Finally, there's also yarn in your kit to hang your snowflake with once it's completed. The first thing you'll want to do is make sure that all of your paper bags are facing the same direction before you attach them to one another. Now, take your adhesive and draw an upside-down T along the bottommost bag. There will be one line of glue moving vertically up and down the middle of the bag, and a horizontal line running left and right across the bottom of the bag. Once your glue is put down, layer another bag on top of the glue so that the two bags are as aligned as possible. You'll keep this layering process up until every bag is glued to your stack. The next step is to place a dot at the center of your uppermost bag. You can either guesstimate this mark or use your ruler if you want to be more precise. You'll follow the first mark with 2 more on the left and right side of the topmost bag. These should be placed a little lower than the center dot and rest at the same height. There's no precise placement for these dots, but do note that the lower you place them on the bag, the steeper your snowflake's points will be. Using a writing utensil, you can connect the highest dot to the 2 below it with diagonal lines, creating triangles. The corners are now able to be cut off by following those lines you just drew. This next part is all about cutting shapes into the bags to give you that snowflake look. Any random shapes will do, but for this demonstration, I'm using triangles and half circles. If you'd like to plan and adjust your design, a pencil can be used so that you can manipulate your vision, but you can also make cuts without any preparation. Just make sure not to cut into the folded area of your bags at this bottommost section. Now that the design has been hammered out, lightly pull your bags open, expanding your snowflake. The 2 ends need to be glued, taped, or stapled together so that you have a circular shape. All that's left to do is attach yarn to the snowflake so that it can hang. Using a hole punch or a pair of scissors, create an opening on one of the snowflake's points to tie the yarn together. Before you know it, you have a nifty snowflake decoration. Thanks for watching, and if you try this craft at home, feel free to tag us in your creations. We'd love to see what you come up with.